Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I am oh so glad that you chose to join us for today's event here on the TGC network. And our first round coverage is just about to kick off. Let's get down to the tee and see how this unfolds. And all kinds of possibilities ahead here, folks. Looking forward to it. And he will like that. About 100 yards to the pin from here. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. Just missing here. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And next up is the par 5. And he won't be too pleased with that. Okay, back in the fairway. Green is within reach. This one's about 7 feet away. For the birdie. And our leader is sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a score of 7 under. And teeing off on this par 3. Going with a pitching wedge here and heading for the green. And this for the birdie. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And this will go far. And from 155 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. This one's heading for the green. Okay, and he's on the green now. And about 8 feet to the cup. For the birdie. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. Oh man. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving on to the 6th. And going with the 6 iron. And this is for birdie. And unfortunate happenings here. That could have been a birdie, but it just missed. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And next up, we have a par 5 hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And let's see how this one goes. They're setting up below the hole. Poor approach shot there. It seems to me the wind might have gotten a hold of that approach shot. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one goes in for the bird. And our leader currently sitting at 11 under par. Yeah, this one's a close call. This could be in the rough. And this putt is essential to save par. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And the par putt will drop. And as we look at the scoreboard, the score to beat is 11 under par. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. This one's about 3 feet away. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. Okay, and the 10th hole. And I can't see him being too pleased about that. Now let's see what happens here out of the rough. And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And folks, this shot coming out of the rough. And tapping in for the par. And the score to beat, 13 under for our current leader. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And it would appear that shot actually ended up in the rough. I think you'll like that. And they're about 3 feet away here. And they're 7 under par for the round after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, that was close. And this one's for par. And the score to beat right now is 13 under. And next up is a par 4, folks. And this is looking fairway bound. And I think he's going to like that. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. For the bird. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. And a promising looking shot here. And in actual fact, that shot ended up in the rough. And he's going to have to be careful here, folks. He's deep down into that rough. He's got to be pleased with that. 14 feet away. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And look at this scorecard. Quite a few birdies. And I'd say that's one of the reasons we're currently watching this round of 8 under. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Just didn't have enough club. And to save par. And that one's right in the cup. And our leader currently sitting at 14 under par. Let's see what the 17th has in store. It didn't look like you had clean contact on that one. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, sitting at 8 under par for the day. And that means he's also tied for 11th spot on the leaderboard. And ladies and gentlemen, he's finally here, the final hole, and he's 6 strokes off the lead. Let's see what happens. From here, 110 yards to the pin. And this putt is for birdie. And missing the birdie, unfortunately. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. And he had a very good round last time out. Pretty sure we're going to see more of the same here today. Going with the 9-iron here. And he's probably going to like that. 31 feet to the cup. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. And a nice putt there. And starting today's round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 235 yards to go. Three-wood in action here. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. And not the best approach shot. Just too much club. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And 1 under for the day after that hole. let's see what this third hole has in store. Going with the 9-iron. And this for the birdie. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt will go for par. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And now the 4th hole. And this shot's looking promising. And my apologies, that actually ended up in the rough. This puts about 3 feet away. And as we check the leaderboard here, our current leader sitting at 23 under. And this is to save par. And that hole has led to him falling down on the leaderboard here. Going with the 8-iron here. And that will not be on the green. Just not enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. And current leader is leading with a score of 25 under. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I think he will like that. And about 7 feet to go here. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And it's a little hard for me to see everything here today, folks. That one actually ended up in the rough. And I think he'll like that. 14 feet to go. And tapping in for par. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And on to the 9th hole. And this drive's just smoking, folks. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And about 18 feet to the cup. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I think you'll like that. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will drop. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, you'll probably like that. And about 175 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7 iron. And that one's going to miss the green. And this to save the par. And that one will drop. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I'm going to guess he's not that happy about that shot. And that lie will be much more easy than the last one. And nothing wrong with that shot. 11 feet to the cup. And that'll drop the birdie. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. Going with the 8 iron. And he's got to be happy with that. And this one's for birdie. Oh, my land. That was very close. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And setting up now on the 14th tee. Phenomenal power on that one. From 115 yards out. And I think he will be happy with that. From 24 feet away. And this one's for par. And a decent putt. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. I think that's a 5-iron. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And 3 under for the day after that one. And number 17. Well, so far so good for this one. And just to correct myself here, that one actually ended up in the beach. And now we're going to take a look at the leaderboard. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. From here, it's about 100 yards to the pin. And I think he's going to like that. This putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you. My name is John McCarthy, and I can't wait to get things started as we are just about to kick off our coverage of this event here on the TGC network. This is it, folks. This is the final round of this event. This is where everything kind of crystallizes and picture becomes clear. We can't wait to bring that picture to you now. Down on the first tee. Let's go. And let's see if he can continue with his stellar play here today. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. This putt's about a 2-footer. And starting the round off at even par. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. Let's see how this next shot goes. Out of the rough. And this putt is for birdie. And a nice putt. And now the third hole tee off. I think he's going to like that. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Oh. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Yeah, the wind could be an issue here. Let's see how the tee shot goes. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 170 yards out. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. This putt's about 3 feet away. And a good putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the 6th hole. And going with the 7-iron on this one. 25 feet from the cup. Oh my goodness. That was a nice putt, but just missing there. And tapping in for par. And after that one, he's fallen in the standings. Just a magnificent display of power here. A great place to be in the fairway with added bonus of the green being in play now. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. Here's a 9-iron. Unlucky on that approach shot. I'm going to blame that on the wind. Oh my word. Nicely chipped into the cup. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th. And this drive is just incredibly powerful. And this to save par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. And this to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From 140 yards out. Well, that shot's looking not too good. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. And this is about a 4-footer. And that putt's going to drop for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And let's see what the 12th has in store. And he's probably not too happy about that. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this for the birdie. Let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. And this putt's for par. And a nice putt. And after that one, 5 under for the day. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. Well, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. Looks like this is bound for some rough. Now this one's still in the rough, but it was hit out of some really deep rough into some not so deep rough. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. This is going towards the green here. Okay, he is on. And about 12 feet from the cup. And tapping in for par. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. And looks like a 6-iron. And not the greatest approach shot there. And this putt to save par. And that one will drop. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. And a decent little putt there. And there's 6 under on the day after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. And finishing this one with a good putt.